Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we attempt to make sense of the corporate world, one filing at a time, and let me tell you, this one had a few interesting tidbits disguised as everyday business. Before we dive in, if you like this kind of straightforward breakdown of company reports, hit that subscribe button. And we have a Discord community where we discuss these things further. It's linked in the description below, so go check that out. Today we are looking at Arcadia Biosciences Incorporated's latest 8K report, a document that tells us what happened at their recent shareholder meeting. Think of it as the official after-party recap where all the important decisions were revealed in black and white. This filing tells us about a very important event, the company's annual meeting of stockholders held on the 19th of December 2025. Essentially, it is where the shareholders get to voice their opinions and vote on key matters affecting the company. It is a big deal because it shows who's really in charge and what direction they're steering the ship. Now, while the official details are important, what we truly want to unpack here are the outcomes of the shareholder votes. Did the leadership get the shareholders' approval, or were there any surprises? At this annual meeting, a significant chunk of the company's shares were represented, about 51% of the total outstanding shares. This means the decisions made there carry a lot of weight and weren't just decided by a small handful of folks. They voted on three main proposals. First up was the election of directors. These are the people who will be guiding the company for the next few years. The nominees were Albert Bollers, PhD, Kevin Konkowich, and Thomas J. Schaefer. They were elected to serve as Class I directors until the company's annual meeting in 2028. Now, when it comes to electing directors, you can't really vote against them directly in this type of election. You can only vote for them or choose to withhold your vote. Looking at the numbers, the overwhelming majority voted for these individuals, with a smaller number choosing to withhold their vote. This signals shareholder confidence in the chosen leadership to steer the company forward. Next on the agenda was a really important one, the advisory vote on executive compensation. This is where shareholders get to say whether they agree with how much the company's top executives are being paid. It's often called a say-on-pay vote for Arcadia Biosciences Incorporated. The shareholders approved the compensation paid to their named executive officers. The numbers show a majority voting for, with a substantial number voting against, and a small number abstaining. This outcome suggests that while some shareholders might have had reservations or wanted slightly different compensation structures, the overall compensation plan received the nod of approval from the majority. These votes are advisory, meaning the board is not legally required to follow them, but they do carry significant influence. Finally, the shareholders voted on ratifying the selection of Deloitte and Touchy LLP as the company's independent registered public accountants for the year ending the 31st of December 2025. This is essentially a vote of confidence in the auditors who will be checking the company's financial books. The appointment of Deloitte and Touch LLP was ratified by an overwhelming majority of the affirmative votes from the stockholders. This indicates strong consensus among shareholders that these accountants are fit for the crucial task of ensuring financial transparency. There were no broker votes on this proposal, meaning shareholders with shares held by brokers were able to cast their votes on this specific matter. And there you have it, the key outcomes from Arcadia Biosciences Incorporated's annual shareholder meeting. Thomas J. Schaefer, the Chief Executive Officer, signed off on this report on the 23rd of December 2025, confirming these results. Looking at this filing, it is clear that Arcadia Biosciences Incorporated is operating with a good degree of shareholder alignment in its leadership and its choice of auditors. The advisory vote on executive compensation, while showing some dissent, still received majority approval. This suggests that while there may be ongoing discussions about compensation strategies, the current approach is acceptable to the majority of shareholders. The election of directors and the ratification of accountants both passed with strong support, indicating a stable operational and governance foundation. The company appears to be on a steady course, at least from the perspective of its shareholders who participated in this meeting. The company's stock symbol, RKDA, trades on the Nasdaq Stock Market LLC, while this 8K doesn't provide financial performance numbers. It gives us a snapshot of shareholder sentiment towards the company's governance and leadership. Keep in mind that an 8K is typically used to report significant events, and this shareholder meeting is definitely one of them. Alright, that is our breakdown of Arcadia Biosciences Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these shareholder votes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.